Hello everybody and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms live stream. This is Dragothien here, and yeah, so it looks like we got some folks jumping on already. For I don't know if maybe there's a different way to do it, but when you go on YouTube and you hit the live stream now button, that seems to be the only way that I can get live streaming to work. So until I get it set up and the thumbnail up the way I want it and everything listed the way I want it to, it looks like it gives a notification out before it's actually live. So I apologize for those of you that are joining before the thing starts, but you get to be in the waiting room. So good luck to you on that. Welcome everybody. It looks like Skywalker, William, Little Marie, all joining the stream very, very early. I appreciate y'all joining so early. Jonathan, J23, good night, I guess. But what we're going to be doing today, so I was spending some quality time with the wife this evening, and I just happened to log on and noticed that we had an Alexander wheel up, and I know I've been waiting for this for weeks, so I definitely want to spin this wheel like a madman. I want to max spin the whole thing. As you can see, I've got over 100,000 gems, so I've got enough to spin this thing fully all 3 times, and I'm going to get as many sculptures as I can get. So looks like Denif Dane, Auto Knight, AK-47. Hey, Mr. DJ. Hey, Tango. Welcome to the stream, guys. So yeah, it's been a few days. I think maybe about a week since I've done a live stream last. I am doing two roles at once at the moment at my job. So it's taken a lot of my time, and then what little time I have left, I'm trying to help manage what we've got going in the Lost Kingdom. So it's been kind of crazy. With what time I've had left, so I've tried to make videos and keep the content coming to you guys while also simultaneously doing all these little things at once. That being said, I could not stay away from a live stream when Alexander popped up on the wheel, so we're going to spin the crap out of this wheel and go ham on this thing. Let's see. Good luck to you, brother. I want to be led by an Alexander in rallies. Well, guess what? That's why I got that skin that we just got on top of getting this guy in our repertoire. I've got about 250 universal sculptures as well. So we are going to be in really good shape here. Drago, what's your opinion on free-to-play versus pay-to-win power gap, and should it be fixed? And so how? That's a loaded question, Marcos. I think there's a gap for sure, but I mean, there should be. I mean, if somebody's paying into the game and helping support the game monetarily, there should be some rewards and benefits that regular people, when I say regular people, I mean people that don't put into the game and just play casually, which I think would be the majority of the players in this game, to be honest with you. There should be some things that the folks that pay a lot of money into the game should get. It's just like with anything in life, right? If you pay more for something and it's generally going to be higher quality, you're going to get more value out of that game or that thing that you're buying. So that's just the way I would think about it. That being said, there's certainly a role in this game for free to play that is very critical and vital to the success of pay to win and the success of the game itself. So if you are free to play and you feel like you're getting pressured into doing something, that ain't it. But that being said, you know, you're needed, and especially when you're really good, like understand the game, you're a vital part of an alliance. That's definitely something that's valuable. So keep being you and do really good at being you and do really good at playing the game correctly, and you'll be appreciated and you'll be part of a good clan, I'm sure. Ezzo, $5. Thanks, man. Appreciate you for that wheel luck. Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers. I want to see some 8s today. I want to see some 8 sculptures today for sure. I'm really looking forward to doing this, guys. I want to wait a little bit longer to get some more folks on the stream. Got about 26 or so at the moment. I want to get closer to around 50, 60 before I start cranking this thing out. Really looking forward to it. Richie, Alexander's second skill, is it actually direct damage as much as Khan? Let's go and check. Let's go and check really quick. All right, so there's Alexander's second skill. Direct damage factor 1700. Yeah, that's exactly what that looks like to me. Now, again, if you look at Charles, so here's the other thing, right? His shield says direct damage factor. So we don't know if this is a nuke or not, guys. This could be something completely different. This could be something like a shield. So Charles says direct damage factor 1200. And that's for his shield. So if you go to Alexander again, and it says direct damage factor 1700. This may be a shield skill. We don't know. It might be a nuke or it might be a skill, but it also says healing effect reduction 30%. So to me, it's maybe a shield which causes a healing effect reduction on the enemy. We just don't know. It's not actually in here. So I was hoping to maybe summon this guy and get his first skill maxed out today for you. And then I can also maybe put a few sculptures into it and see if it'll make it say something. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Big Rick, everybody knows you're strictly free to play. You don't have to put that out on my live stream. That being said, I appreciate you joining the channel. Thanks a lot. Don't tell me no 8s. I need 8s. I need 8s every spin. I need all kinds of 8s. Thank you again, Esso. I appreciate that. Wolfflame, what's up, man? Looking forward to a new kingdom. Okay, well, there's tons of kingdoms out there, man. Duo for Alexander, Careless Whisper. So there's a couple ways to go with this Careless Whisper. I think the idea has always been either Charles or Richard would go as a good pairing with Alexander, and certainly that's the case. Now, whether you want Alexander first or second, I think some testing needs to be done for sure. Because you've got, if you can see here, you've got the infantry tree, which is definitely a must-have for Alexander. But then you've got the attack tree, which I'm not really a huge fan of. There are some good things in the attack tree, like Effortless, and Martial Mastery is really good too. There's a couple different counterattack damage reductions and skill damage reductions that are really nice to have as an infantry commander, but the base raw stats are not as good in the attack tree as, say, the defense tree or even the skill tree. So it may make sense to go ahead and partner him up with a Richard or a Charles and have them primary, or maybe even a support character like Constantine. A Constantine-Alexander combo would be really, really strong. Infantry would be tanky and damage focused with having Alexander's 40% attack damage bonus on top of the infantry attack, 30% here, and then Constantine giving you a 40% health infantry bonus. I mean, you start getting some serious stuff stacking up. So it makes a lot of sense to pair him up with Constantine as well, which we're just getting on our Mightiest Governor event right now. So lots of cool little combinations that we're going to be able to test out. Another commander that you guys might not have maybe thought of off the top of your head, but to me, and I was talking to Ronnie about this earlier, makes a whole lot of sense. Yulji. Yulji makes a lot of sense with Alexander, because if you're talking about attack, right, attack infantry, that's kind of what Yulji is. He's got a nuke. He's got the attack tree and infantry tree as well, so you could have Yulji primary and not necessarily have to spend all these sculptures, or I'm sorry, all the stars and the XP on Alexander and save a little bit of that, right? And then pair him up. They work really well together. There's attack and defense bonuses on Yulji. There's his force skill does 100% troop attack damage for 2 seconds. That's pretty nice. And he's also got some, I believe it's a defense debuff as well. Combine both of those commanders with the 10% Babylonian Garden skin, and you've got a very, very speedy, high damage, pretty tanky group of infantry. So there's a couple ways you can go with this, guys. I mean, I think Richard's pretty much going to be a slam dunk. Charles definitely will be a slam dunk. Constantine's going to be a slam dunk. And I think Yulji's kind of the dark horse slam dunk that you might want to think about. Certainly Saladin would also be a good option here as well. Careless Whisper, are you going for Constantine as well? Hell yes, I am. Why would I not go after Constantine? That's exactly what I need to be doing. I need more infantry commanders. I want to have 5 infantry groups on the battlefield at one point. Richie the Menace, yeah, it's probably a shield. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try and figure it out for us here. How much have you spent on the game, Drag? I don't want to say. How are you? How KBK goes? Little Marie, you know how oh, you're talking to Big Rick. Okay. We'll say you know how KBK goes. You're enjoying it right now. All right. And let me do one thing really quick, guys, and then we will get rolling. New window. Let me click this. Share. Copy. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys, and then we are going to get rolling. Paste. There we go. All right. So we're up to 65 folks in the live stream. Again, thank you. If I have not mentioned your name, thank you for joining us today. I'm going to be spinning the crap out of this this Alexander wheel, and we are going to go ham on this thing and max it out. Let me zoom back to the top here. Yeah, it's confidential, man. Let's see. All kinds of 8s. 5 8s back to back to back. Come on. AK-47, I like the way you're thinking. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and open it up and do a couple of the free spins. Let's do a free spin. Let's get an 8 right off the bat. Oof. Okay, some speed ups. There's nothing wrong with that. What does the skill animation look like on Alexander? Lover, we're about to find out, I promise you. Okay, well, there's one. Alexander the Great. Revolving shield on your other troops. I count as 3 people. Okay. Big Rick does count as 3 people. All right, let's get some spinning, guys. Don't hide your nude photos. I don't have any nude photos. Those days are over, my man. Sharing is caring. Where to put sculpts, Martel or Alexander? Christian Chan, it depends on a lot of things, man. Charles is definitely a good commander to have. I think they're both really good, and they both work well together, too. So if you're not really putting a whole lot of money into the game, I would just pick one of them and go for it. I do like Alexander for the damage and the speed, but you do lose some tankiness with not having Martel as well. Andreas Lockeye, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Skittles, love that name. Skill animation sucks. Well, hopefully they improve it if it does suck. You don't have Wyatt. You should wait for the morning. He carries all your luck. He does carry a good chunk of luck. I think he's still up, actually, running around upstairs. Maybe he'll swing in. Let's do 5 spins really quick. All right, so training speed ups. I need that. There's another Alex sculpture. Another Alex sculpture. Some stone. I do need that too. Okay. Not the greatest, not the worst. I'll take that. Let's do another 5. There's another Alex sculpture. I do need an 8, guys. Give me... Yes, there's an 8. All right. We're in the money today, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yeah, Auto Knight, you're absolutely right. You can get Alex in the wheel, and you can get Charles in the daily. So definitely want to go do that. Yeah, 8. Did you 8 Ibrashiva? Got 8 sculptures on the free spin. That's nice. So 8 sculptures on the second 5 spin. I like it. Let's open up the first chest as well. Get another 5. I can summon him right now, guys, but I'm not. I want to see how many sculptures I got right off the bat, and then we'll summon him after we've spun. How about that? All right, so let's go. So there's another universal one. That's nice. Deadly Sword PvP. I think those both will work, man. I really do. I like the heal that you get from Richard, but I like the counterattack damage and the extra speed you get from Charles, too, and the extra shield as well. This was kind of a crappy-ish spin, but not too bad. All right. Should I continue to save all my gold unis for Alex? Wow, another 45 hour. I need stars, guys, too. I've got 5 or 6 legendary commanders sitting there waiting to go to 6 star. By the time his last wheel comes out for my kingdom, I could most likely come 1 skill to max. I have Richard 5433 and Charles 5513. No, Sean, max out your Richard. That looks like to be your closest one. I would max out your Richard, then your Charles, and then go after Alex. Don't spread yourself too thin, Sean. I think that spreading yourself too thin. It's much better to have one maxed and then two not maxed than three that are not, close to maxed. Pick one and go for it, then the next one, then the next one. That's what I did. A-Town, focus on finishing Richard on the wheel or go with Alexander. I haven't seen a Richard wheel in forever, guys. So if you don't have Richard maxed right now, Alexander's out right now. So you're probably going to notice Alexander wheels for the foreseeable future. So I may even kind of hold off a little bit on, because I've got 250 Universal Sculptures. I may hold off a little bit on maxing Alex with Universals just because I know that he's going to be on the wheel. He's going to be on the wheel for quite a while, would be my guess. Let's see. I have Martel at 5230, and I want to have good infantry. Let's see what we got. Come on, give me another 8. Okay. And I want to have good infantry. I also have 60,000 gems and 170 gold heads. Shall I wait for Richard, who I don't have unlocked, or go all out on Alex? Look, Richard is too good. However, again, I'm going to give you the same advice, Colin, that I gave to the other guy. Pick one and max him, and then move on to the next one. If anything, if you want to get both in the field, get your Richard and max his first skill, but then go back and start to max Charles. Like, you got to pick one of those and go for it. Alex is really good, but he isn't as good unless you've got a max eulogy with a lot of infantry and good tech for infantry. If you do, then he's great. But if not, then it's you'd be better served with Richard and or Charles. Maybe for open field is better Charles and Alex. Yeah, I mean it's very tanky. It's very tanky and a lot of counterattack damage and a lot of movement speed is what's really kind of intriguing me. The movement speed is going to be kind of crazy. It's almost going to be cavalry speed from what it looks like. Do some more mastery guides. Shries, yes, I'm working on them. I took a little bit of a break from them to put more content from KVK and things like that out, but I am going to be going heavy into the mastery guides, especially with all these new commanders coming out and me getting them all. I'm going to have Alex here very soon. I'm going to have Charlemagne after the Lost Kingdom's over in a couple days. And I'm also going to have Constantine in some way, shape, or form after this Mightiest Governor event too. So it's all coming together, guys. I'm going to be cranking out some mastery guides for sure. Big Rick, I love players with non-max troops and arc. Easy targets. Yeah, they're kind of easy. Max heroes, sorry. Yeah, non-max heroes. Rick's got max Dragonlancer. Would you consider infantry the best unit type in the game? Commanders not included. Marcos Diaz. Well, the troops aren't anything until you pair them with the commanders. So that's kind of a hard question to answer. I think that infantry is the most tanky. However, to make infantry really good, you need to have really good commanders, and those commanders are expensive. So there's a lot of investment that goes into getting infantry commanders, the good ones, really good. Whereas for cavalry, for instance, you can get Minamoto fairly cheaply. You can get Double C through the daily sculptures. You can get, Pelagius and Babers are very good, solid nuking cavalry commanders that are, easy to get through gold chests and things like that. So it's cheaper to be a really solid cavalry commander civilization than it is to be infantry. That being said, if you've got a really solid infantry group like a Richard Charles maxed out with a full expansion army buff on full infantry, you're looking pretty good for yourself. And then add in a Alexander Eulogy group or an Alexander Constantine group. Start talking about Eulogy and Scipio or Sun Tzu and Scipio. Barca in there. You start to really put together a really solid infantry organization. Any thoughts on who I should pair with Osman? Iverson, that's kind of out of left field. I would think really anybody. I mean, he's a nuking leadership commander. So Scipio is a really good combination with him. Osman Scipio would be a good combo. And you can pick whatever troop type you want. You could even go mixed troop in that situation if you want to, because you're going to have a lot of troops. It's just going to be kind of slow. But you'll have more troops if you use a max expansion on the field than most others that you go up against. So having 350,000 troops versus 310, or somebody who didn't even use an expansion, you're going to win. What do you think about Alex plus Constantine? Yeah, we were just talking about that. I definitely think that he's going to be a good combo with Alex. We're going to have to try all these out for you guys and see what they say. Another 45-hour speed up. That's really good. Come on, I need more Alex sculptures. We started out really good, and then they've kind of gone flat. There. Oh, I thought I had one a second ago. There's one. Give me another 8. I'd like another 8, please. Thank you. We're inching our way closer. No, I just went right past it. Thanks, man. I will try to get Richard. I am newly to AOC 2. Nice to fight alongside you. Welcome to the alliance there, Colin. Shries, would you go with T5 Cav or T5 Infantry first? Just want to know the thought. Again, it depends on how much you can invest into the game, Shries. I think that Cavalry would be easier for somebody to get into and really contribute with. But if you're putting some money into the game, Infantry is definitely a good way to go because you're tanky. Another 8, guys. Another 8. So that's 2 8s this stream. 2 8s. Infantry are really good, and with the commanders that are coming out now, they're all infantry, guys. I don't know what Edward the Black Prince is going to be or Tamiris is going to be, but you got Alex, Constantine, both infantry, really solid infantry commanders on top of Richard Charles. You've got Yulji. You got Sun Tzu. You've got some really good infantry commanders. You can have a nice, solid infantry commander group. It's another 8, man. That's awesome. So we're definitely cranking out the sculptures today. There's another 5 universals. Man, we're looking good today, guys. Ooh, another one. Like it. 2 more stars. Like I said, I am not upset with stars. I almost had another 8. Oh, that 8's teasing me. Let's see. Charles 5333. Yulji maxed. How good is this combo? It's not bad. It's actually not bad, Mr. Nicky. I think, obviously, the more you get Charles max, the better it will be, especially once you get Charles's expertise. That's when he's really going to shine because of his movement speed and the extra counterattack damage, all that good stuff. You're really going to enjoy that group. That being said, Richard is better than Yulji if you have access to him. If not, Yulji's just fine. Sun Tzu works really well in that combination as well. Yuval Heim, hey Dragothien, what do you think about Ronnie's Baybars and Sun Tzu March? Is that good? Yeah, I've seen it on the battlefield. The AoE combo that those two put out with full cav, it's actually really solid. And with Sun Tzu's damage reduction, it's pretty tanky too. A tanky nuking cav march is nothing to sneeze at. And they move really fast. It's a good combo. It's definitely a good combo, especially if you're going all out on cavalry and you've got all your marches like Ronnie does with cavalry. It's definitely a good combo to have. And they put out a ton of damage. Good for arc. Good for open field PvP. Don't use him for a rally. Don't use him for garrison defense. But those are great open field commander combo for sure. Midget King Gaming, hello. How are you? J-Tab Rock. In 120, we got Universal Wheel. I'm so pissed. Oh, no. You can't not get an Alex wheel. Ooh, that's a bummer. I feel for you, man. I've been waiting for this. I've been asking the devs every day, when is this thing coming? Everybody asks me every day. I want to know. I want this guy bad. And sure enough, today is the day. So I got excited. Like I said earlier, I was spending some quality time with the wife, watching some shows and relaxing. And I just happened to pop on. The reset had happened about an hour before. I popped in, I was checking my things, grabbing my VIP stuff, all that, and I just happened to tap on the little banner to the right, and sure enough, there was a Wheel of Fortune, and then I got excited, and I tapped it, and I saw Alex, and I said, you know what? It's time to live stream, baby. I gotta go. Appreciate you being patient with me, because this has got to happen. She, of course, was awesome as always, and said, go for it. So, yeah, here we are, and I'm getting Alexander the Great unlocked, and ready to go for you guys for sure, 100%. Hydrago, estimated time for talent trees for the new commanders. Coming very soon, Kamakozy. Very soon indeed. Especially with me now getting Alexander, I can really dive into it and do a proper guide with him and all that. I will make sure that that I've got it good to go for you. Abhinav, Saika, Richard 5455, but Charles only 5211. Any replacement for Charles? Alex works out really well. Yulji works out pretty well. Sun Tzu would probably be my go-to with that. Yulji works out as well, but I like Sun Tzu's damage reduction and AoE damage with that combo. That being said, Charles at 5211 is perfectly fine. I would much rather have Charles second to Richard in this situation than having a maxed out Sun Tzu or Yulji. Arjun, hello. Gopinath, yep. Hello, how you doing? Fredson Freitas for infantry, AoE, Sun Tzu plus Mechmed 5111 would work great. It would work just fine. I like Sun Tzu YSG if you've got it, but either one will work. I prefer Mechmed really in rally situations more than open field. I do like his skill damage increase that Mechmed gives you, but YSG does that too, and all of his skills would apply to the field, especially if you went with a full archer group, at which point I would go YSG Sun Tzu as second. Insanity, hey, Insanity77, welcome to the stream. What will Alexander's main purpose be in the battlefield? He will be a highly mobile, tanky counterattack machine, providing shields on the battlefield and just being really having a lot of utility while also being a super tanky group in combination with like a Richard Charles. So if I was able to do Alexander Yulji or Alexander Constantine in conjunction with Richard Charles, those are two really good tanky, high damage dealing infantry commander groups that will lock down an area and be very difficult to take down. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Love some whale in our alliance. Tried to trigger everyone by making his Alex level 60, but 3211. Oh, that's not smart, Mr. Skittles. That's not smart at all. Marcus Richard, what is Alexander's main purpose? I think we just talked about that. Iverson, Sun Tzu Max plus Richard 5111. Is this okay? It's okay, not great, Iverson. If you've got a Charles with a max first skill, I would go with Richard Charles or Charles Richard. Either one's fine. If you have the option, go Richard Sun Tzu in this case. I prefer the defense tree versus the skill tree. Sun Tzu Richard, on the other hand, is really good for PvE. You can pretty much AoE unlimited until you run out of action points or stuff to kill. Hey, Drago, do you think Alexander is worth jumping the legendary upgrade list? Ezo, if you don't have YSG maxed, which I know you don't, I would max YSG first. Alexander's definitely worthwhile, don't get me wrong, and I'm going hard on him, right? But I'm debating on which way I want to go. If I want to go Alex or if I want to go Constantine first. I've still got that in my head, so I'm not going to blow all my sculptures on this stream, but probably my next stream you guys get on, I'll be blowing about 300 universal sculptures on either Constantine or Alexander. Shries, we got our first con wheel. Congratulations, man. I just got him maxed. I just got him expertise Shries, and he is worth every spin. He is worth every spin. The damage he puts out is crazy. We just did an arc over the weekend, and I'm going to tell you, I used Minamoto and Genghis combo, both expertise, and there were times where I was melting an army by half health with one skill. It was insane. Siegfried Benson, should I go for Khan if I don't have CC maxed? I use Genghis with Minamoto, Siegfried, so I wouldn't really rely on CC to be the one to determine which way you go with this. You need to understand, though, that to max Khan, you either need to put a lot of universal sculptures on him or understand that you need to be spinning the wheel every single time. Maxed wheel spin, probably 4 or 5 times to max him out. Three or 4 times at minimum. It depends on your luck. Marcus Richard, Constantine's going to be the real MVP when he arrives. I agree, he's going to be really good. With all these new commanders, change the PvP meta a lot. Midget King, I believe it will. There isn't really a meta right now. There's commanders that people use for particular types of troops right now. We're getting to the point in the game, guys, where people have enough troops to pick a troop. So like right now, I have the opportunity to either go all infantry if I wanted to with all 5 of my marches, or if I wanted to do 4 infantry and 1 cav, or 3 infantry, 1 cav, 1 archer. I can do that. That's a really good spin, by the way. I can do whatever I want because of my troops. And I've got a really nice legendary skin now with the Babylonian Garnons that's kind of focusing me in back on infantry, which is why you'll see once I finish spinning this wheel for the last time that I went back to Rome from France, which I'll explain that in a little bit as well. Man, these sculptures are raining. It's raining sculptures. Ooh. I got it for a second there. All right, cool. So let's get the last chest here as well. And you better believe that we're going to be doing this again in a little bit, for sure. All right, guys. So we're going to be opening this guy up. Let's do some of the little odds and ends things just to make a little bit of drama, a little bit of weight. Okay. So I got 49 sculptures, Alexander sculptures, and I know I got a few universals as well from that wheel as well. So almost 50 sculptures for a full wheel spin. That is not bad, guys, at all. Now I know that some of those were from, in fact, 15 of those were from the chests. So without the chests, what is that, 34? Yeah, 34 Alexander sculptures from just the wheel. Charles Alex full infantry will run like sprinter on an open field. AK-47. That's my thought as well. We're going to see. Richie, hey, Drago, can you show us the chart of gold heads needed to upgrade legendary commanders' skills? Saw it way back on an old video, but can't seem to find it. I don't know if I've still got it here or not. I want to say I do. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it for you. Let me see if I can find it here. I gotta go way back, guys. I gotta go way back. See if I can find this thing. Okay, it wasn't in February. Let's check March. Let's see. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? No, that's not it. It wasn't in April, was it? Or do I just not have it? Wasn't it in April? Oh, I know it wasn't in May. Yeah, maybe I missed it. Yeah, it was definitely in February, but I don't see it. Did I miss it? I feel like it's somewhere else. You know what? I think it's on my other drive. And I don't want to screw up the... Yeah, I don't want to screw up the stream. I don't think it's in here. There is a... Now that you mention it, there is a video that does have it on my channel. Go check it out. If I can't find the actual file. I should have that available for you guys. It's a little bit of a slack on my part. Yeah, go check it out. It's one of my earlier videos. It's got to be in my first 10 videos or so. Definitely go and check it out and see what it is. I know that you need 690 sculptures to max a legendary out, if that helps. But Ezzo, your $5 I think went a very long way, guys. I think his luck $5 definitely paid off. I got 2 8 spins and tons of sculptures. As you can see, I got 49 with the chests that open up as well. We're about to open this sucker up and summon him. I'm delaying a little bit because I also want to buy this. I'm going to buy the $5 Writer of History bundle that pops up after this. So I want to leave myself enough time for that as well. That being said, let's go ahead and summon him. Boom. Let's go. There he is. Summoned. There it is. I can't tell you how excited I am to have him. He is in my list now, and he is level 1. He's got a lot of work to do. All right, so let's go in here and do some skills. We're going to definitely be able to upgrade him a few times. Let's see if it... No, nothing in here either. Increases infantry units march speed by 30% and attack by 30% while troops are on the map. That is insane. So again, guys, this does not apply if he is a garrison commander. So just kind of be careful with that. And then the force skill attack is increased by 40% when the shield is down. When the shield is activated, the bonus changes to 30% defense, which is really good as well. That basically means for as long as his shield is up, his shield will be up longer because of how much more defense he's got. So that's really good. Really good. The first skill puts up a powerful shield, damage factor 1200 for 4 seconds, and at the same time puts up a second, smaller shield for the nearby friendly army with the lowest percentage of troops remaining. Damage factor 600 for 2 seconds. Alex's own army cannot gain a shield. Makes sense. So 4. And you know what? I will, just to max it out, Come on. Gotta let me do this, right? Okay, I need to buy that. All right, first skill's max, guys. Let's take him out for a spin just to get him some experience. Let's see. Zakaria, much respect, Drago. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Let me go sell my house real quick. Be right back. TFFT Mussolini. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It might be worth it. I don't know. Big Rick, I use the Saladin Khan past arcs for killer rallies. Yeah, it definitely works. Saladin Khan works out. Khan Saladin, I think, would work even better. Mr. Skittles, Saladin, Alex is OP. Double C can't even heal now. What? Double C can heal? His force skill is nothing but a heal. Well, it's heal and rage stuff, but... let's see. Should I invest my universals in Charles or Alex? Waldine Sam, I would definitely go with whoever you already have investment in, which I'm assuming would be Charles. I would definitely go that route. Midget King, will you do a live stream when new update drops? I don't know when it exactly drops because I'll be working, but after I'm done working, I will live stream that for sure. Fredson, Freitas, T5 Legionary looks so much better than T5 Axeman. I got to go back to Rome someday. I agree. I do like the way the Legionnaires work. I actually like the way the Axemen look too, to be honest with you. I'm a Viking guy too, as you can tell with the beard and everything. So definitely don't mind the axes and the helmets and all that stuff, but the Legionnaires do look pretty sick too. John Paulo, I have Charles 5552, Max Richard. Should I max Charles or go for YSG? My YSG is 5100. I'm free to play. No, you're not. You're not free to play. You're not free to play and you got all those. That being said, you're 3 skills away, man. Max your Charles out. Then go for YSG. Jonathan, search everything rock for sculpture requirements. It's there as well. Yep. Sparta Legend, hey Dragothien, I have like 200 legendary sculptures. What if I get him to 4-star and spend my sculptures when he is 1-1-1-1? You think it's worth it? His passives are insane. Talking about Alexander Sparta. Do not do that. Go 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. Get your skills as you go along. Do not unlock him all the way and then skill him up. That's not the right way to do things. That's a year ago. That's the stuff that we did years ago, guys. Don't do this open him up all the way thing. It's just not smart. Mr. Skittles, Saladin, Alex, healing reduction stacks. Yes, so that, and also, I believe Constantine also has a healing reduction on his force skill too. So there's something. I have Caesar 5552 with 130 universals, but with all the new commanders at the moment, I'm thinking on investing elsewhere. What do you think? Richie, if you've got, again, I always recommend especially with legendaries, pick a commander, max him, then move on to the next one, max him. That being said, you can get Caesar on the gold chest loot table, and he's also on the Mightiest Governor and event. So if he's not one of your main commanders that you use all the time, you probably could move on and get yourself a YSG or an Alexander or whatever, okay? That being said, if he is a commander that you use every day and you use all the time, max him out. You use him all the time, get him maxed, move on. Marcus, the title of the vlog is Sculpture Count to Max All Commanders. Yes. Shries, I did that with my Charles. Took a lot of time and luck to fix him. Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. Marcus Diaz, so any news on how useful Ethelfled or whatever her name is and how to use her? We're still figuring it out because honestly, we're still all waiting to get these stupid sculptures. In fact, let me get those really quick. So 3 more of those. I need that star. I need that training thing. And that's it. All right. So with Ethelfled, I've got her opened up a little bit. I think she's really kind of I mean, she doesn't really have a purpose. She's a little bit all over the place. She's a good peacekeeper. We could always use more legendary peacekeepers. There's nothing wrong with that. Rick, thanks for joining, buddy. Appreciate you joining the stream. As always, enjoy your evening. Ali Al-Mahani. Hey, Dragothien, I have Richard 5333, and we just got Conwheel in our kingdom. Should I invest in him using universal sculptures, or should I continue working on Richard? Again, same answer as the other guys. Focus on your one commander, max him out, start working on your next commander. That being said, max out that wheel too, because Khan is worth it. Khan is 100% worth it. Magic King, can you show us how your MGE is going? Sure. And then we'll go kill some stuff with Alex. How about that? All right, so overall, I'm number 4. We did a little bit of training today. We had a training buff pop by our gracious king. And General was being handed out pretty religiously to everybody who was requesting it. So good job all around on all that. That being said, I'm 4th, just above Mika at 33, just over 33 million points. And today is Barb Day. So let's do a little bit of that really quick. Christian Silligan, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yes, I'm already joined Rise of Kingdoms. What are you doing if you have new commander? Charles with Alexander, how good are they? Is Alexander worth to go for 100 spins? Alexander's worth it to go for all the spins, man, until you max him out. Send Alexander to attack barbarians. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go find some barbs, and I'm probably not in a really good spot. Looks like I'm actually in a terrible spot. Let's go find some stuff that is bigger than 35 because I need them points. All right, let's go somewhere else. This is getting a little rough. Yeah, that's a good spot. Let's go up here. All right. Here, I'll attack this one just so it's open, out in the open. Let's do Richard and... Actually, you know what? Let's do... Because I need to level him up, right? What am I doing? I'm all over the place. There. And we'll go full Legionnaires. Why not? There you go, guys. Sir John's still playing. He absolutely is. And he's enjoying his time over here in AOC. All right, so we got the Lokar skill, and then here, that's the Alexander skill. I kind of dig that. That's pretty cool looking. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. I mean, I'm not doing much damage, but it's a level 38, so it's nothing to sneeze at. But that being said, though, oh, look at the range on that. That's nice. So look at the range on that. That's pretty sweet. Here, let me see if I take out another troop. Yeah, let me do it over here. Let me get some damage on this guy. Richie, Scipio works really well. Yulji would work really well with Yulji primary. Sun Tzu, same thing, primary. So this is supposed to be giving a shield, right? Let's see how this works. Let's take a peek at this. Waldine, we just got more than gems, so probably not. For us, anyway. Christian, what commander pairs are you recommending in an open field battle? Wow, man, that's a long answer. There's tons of them that work. It depends on the troop type, civilization, commanders that you've got, all that good stuff. I mean, it depends on a lot of stuff. Hey, Drago, is it possible to win the KVK skin as a free-to-play? Yes. The KVK skin, not the summer event skin. KVK skin is actually all about being a free-to-play player, to be honest with you. Let's go kill some more of those over there. Hey, Dragos, how do we find stalkers to kill in KVK? They're at the ruins, buddy. The ancient ruins. You have to wait for the ruins to activate every 15 hours, and the stalkers spawn there. And then also on the altars of darkness that spawn every 3 days. Once level 5 or zone 5 opens up for you. AK-47, if only there were more than gem event with the wheel event at the same time, it would be dope. It would. Kevin, you already did the spins? Yes, I already did the spins earlier. I've actually got Alexander out right now fighting with Lohar to get him leveled up so I can actually start to work on his second skill because his first skill is already maxed. If you missed the wheel event or the wheel spinning, guys, you can buffer back if you want to, or you can wait until I upload this on the channel and then go and watch it again. We got 2 8 Alexander spins. So very, very good spins this evening. Definitely got hooked up for sure on the Alexander wheel. I got hooked up big time. Don't send Richard, send other commander. The animation is cool. I like the animation. It's pretty sweet, isn't it? That being said, I mean, I feel like I should be getting a shield. Because I'm supposed to get a shield. I don't know. Maybe the animation doesn't actually show. I'm going to have to talk to the devs on that one because that's not good. Should I save my AP for the KVK to win more honor points? Daniel Garcia, yes. That and the Eve of the Crusade event are the 2 things that you should be spending your AP on for sure. You already maxed his first skill. That's wow. Tango, yes. I got 50 sculptures from spinning today, so that was pretty close. And I had a few universals that I had saved up, so I went ahead and burned 15 of those, and I was able to max it. I had the second shield proc to an ally. Try a guildmate to fight with you. So maybe you can't proc it on your own army. That would be real. That's not the way that it reads. So yeah, that would suck. Drago, try pairing him out with Martel. I will. I want to get him leveled up, though, so that I can unlock his second skill. That's Captain America's shield. That's definitely Captain America's shield. You did get the shield. You were not looking. I got the shield on my main, but I didn't get it on my second. I've got Charles on my second one, though, so that's might have been the shield that you saw. You get shield if the other troops is lower than his troops. Oh. Okay. Let's try this out. Let's go with you. City Keeper. With archers. This is going to be great. Let's see how this goes. Free bundle, please. Free bundle, please. I don't know what that means. Animation works for your own second army. Not sure why it's not working for you. It's 3 spinning shields. Okay. Before you upgrade your City Hall, what else are you upgrading? City Hall is definitely primary. I'd recommend focusing on that. Drago, I just saw a shield turning around Richard Army. Okay, I must have missed it. So let's pay attention again and see if I get it. You did get on the second, there was a 3 shield. Okay, so I missed it. So let's try it again and see if this works. We should be getting it right here. We should be. There it is. Awesome. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet, guys. I like that. That is really awesome. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so in all my videos that I've been doing these past few weeks, it's been about creating diversity on the battlefield. This is the type of thing that you can engineer and theory craft and figure out different ways to do things. Like it's just it looks pretty cool, by the way. There's different things that you can do now. It's not just Richard Charles. It's not just Mina Double C. It's not just YSGL Sid or YSG Herman. There's combinations now that not everybody's going to have, that in combination with some of the new skins that are coming out can really make a big difference. And it makes knowing your alliance that you fight with alongside of knowing your opponent and using your strengths to your advantage. These are the things that will win you battles more often than not versus just, again, Richard Charles, Charles Richard, Mina Double C, Belisarius for speed, whatever. It's the same stuff over and over and over again. That's not the case anymore, guys. There's more commanders out there that are quality, and that if you put the time and money and investment into it, will reap benefits for you on the battlefield. I guarantee it. You did get on the second one. Okay. I see the shield on Alex. Can we see your peacekeeping talent tree? Sure. I'll do my Mina peacekeeping. Well, maybe my Boudica? No, that's not it. My Lohar. Let's just do my Lohar. I think I boned this up a little bit, guys, so bear with me. But that's my peacekeeping talent tree for Lohar, if you want to take a peek at that. Hydra, I have a question. We got a big problem in our kingdom. Most big players migrated because of our internal conflicts. Okay, Mr. Rappy, that's unfortunate. I'm really confused now. Do I spend all my gems to get this Alex or just wait? Richard, come out on next wheel. My Richard is 5545. Any suggestions, Drago? No. Insanity, use your universal sculptures on Richard to max him out. And then if you've got gems that you want to burn on a commander, go for Alex. It's going to be the Alex wheel, I'd imagine, for a little while, guys. We just had like 5 or 6 Genghis wheels back to back to back to back. I think it's going to be the same thing with the Alex wheel. We're probably going to get 4, 5, or 6 of those too. My Charles is maxed out, by the way. Yeah, absolutely. Max your Richard, man. Drago, could you please check the battle report? Looks like you're not getting damage when shield is up. I'm not taking damage, or I'm not sending damage. That would suck. Let's check that one more time. Claim, claim, claim. Why is Mina and Khan better than double C Khan? Well, double C doesn't have the skill tree for one. Technically, from a damage standpoint, one-on-one, Genghis double C has more DPS. But I just like the synergy between Mina and Genghis. And plus, my Mina is 60 and my Genghis is not. So that just works for me. So, shield. I mean, that's the whole point of a shield, is to not receive damage. I see damage going out. I don't see a problem here. I see attacking still happening. Yeah, I don't see a problem. I'll check the report though. Let's see. Hey Drago, quick question. I have Max, Pelagius, and Baybars, and Belisarius, and have a 5-2-1-1 Genghis level 50 and close to 6 stars. What should be my main Cav commanders? Goodness. Pelagius primary, 5-2-1-1 Genghis, second. You don't have Mina or double C? Because if not, then Baybars primary with Belisarius secondary. Christian Salgant, what commanders do you recommend in garrisoning your city? I've got best of the best guides on garrisoning, on open field PvP, on garrisoning your city, or sieging your city, or mixed troops. I'll give you the link here in just a second, if I can find it. Playlists. Dashboard. All right, let's see if I can share this with you fine people. There you go. That's the best of the best guides. All right, max this third skill. I want to see how fast Charles out. Dude, I'm not maxing everything right now. That's not happening. Oh, is there fighting? Where at? Let's go do something. All right, let's go fight. Oh, Skywalker, you're killing me, man. Tango, you're killing me. Sorry. They're doing Guardians. They're doing Guardians. All right, let's go back. And I got a request for send Charles and Alex out to see if first skills stack. I'm sure they stack. Let's see if I can level him up. Is he level 10 yet? Oh, he's almost level 10. Sorry, Skywalker. I thought you said that, but it was Tango instead. Blame him entirely. It was not my fault. You know what? Let's go straight for the infantry tree. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so you wanted Charles primary and Alex secondary, and you want to see if their stuff stacks. Let's do it. I am just used to blaming you, yes. Christian Silligan, no, I don't stream every day, unfortunately. This is not my primary job. I work for a living Monday through Friday during the week, and then this is my extra fun time / sponsored time. So I do produce things like this for Lilith, but that being said, not my primary thing. M up. Hi Drago, I have Martel 5544 and YSG 5511. Should I max Martel first or YSG? And I already had Richard maxed. Max your Martel first, then go after YSG, but you're looking really good, man. If you focus on Martel, get him done, then max out YSG right afterwards. You should have him done in a few months, no problem. Koba, no problem. Tango, that animation is sick. I like the animation. Somebody was saying earlier that it didn't look good. I love it. I love it. This is nice. I like it a lot. All right, so there's the shield. No damage, no damage, no damage, no damage, no damage. That's a lot of no damage for sure. That's interesting. All right, so it looks pretty good. It takes forever to kill stuff. Christian, I subscribe to you so I will not miss any of your future video advices. I appreciate you doing that. Welcome to the community. And yeah, I will be putting out videos throughout the week, and certainly with these wheel events, I will be live streaming a little bit more often just so you guys can see it live. I appreciate you dropping a like as well. Thank you very much. Deadly Sword maybe is too much shield. You can never have too much shield, Deadly Sword. But some damage would be nice at some point. At some point, the damage would be nice. In fact, let's go. Well, you know what? Let me return. Let me get him. It doesn't really matter. Charles Alex Broken, hashtag confirmed. Hey Drago, any advice to win the KVK skin? I don't have expertise YIG for farming. You don't need it. You just need to save up a crap ton of action points and get as many action points as you can, Daniel Garcia, and you will be in good shape. Make sure that you attend every ruin, every altar, and you'll do well. CW Mulligan, hey Drago, you mentioned Barca and Sun as a great pairing. Was that only with Barca expertise? Doesn't need to be expertise, but he does need to be well skilled. So you want the debuffs, you want the troop capacity bonus, which is his 4th skill. All the other ones don't really matter. So you want the first and the last skills maxed. The expertise does make the first skill an AoE damage and an AoE crowd control, but it's doable without it, but it definitely helps for sure. Christian Silgan, is Legend Ronnie online now? I'm sure he is. He's probably doing Guardians, to be honest with you. I can't tell, since he's king, if he's on or not. Let me open this up, by the way. So this was the Charles Alexander. I lost a grand total. Ooh, I healed. How did I heal? How did I heal with Charles Alexander? That's interesting. Oh, you know what it was? It's the defense tree. Medicinal supplies. I was wondering. I was wondering. Okay. So with a full defense tree, pretty much, only lost like 3,500 troops on a level 39 barb, which is pretty good. Here's Lohar Alexander. I lost about 5,500 troops, and he has heals. Let's see. Approximately how many gems did it cost to max con? Ooh. I don't know how many gems because I used universal sculptures as well. Tries. If I had to put a gem value to it with just wheels, you're probably looking at 500,000 gems. Daniel Garcia, should I don't spend AP in pre-KVK event to have more during KVK? Yes, you should. Daniel Garcia, you should spend during Eve of the Crusade, but don't use all of them. Use enough to help your alliance get first place and to get a lot of goodies, but you want to have action points for the Lost Kingdom, which you'll get during the Crusader Fort rebuild. I've done a video on this as well as far as the different stages on what you should be expecting, but you definitely should save some action points for the Lost Kingdom as well. Pinksy World, I just played this game for 1 month. Do you have any advice? What should I focus on first? Pinksy, focus on your tech. Focus on getting your commander's skills up. Definitely make sure you're training troops as much as possible. Focus from a buildings perspective on your city hall and your troop training buildings and your academy. Matthew, no, I'm playing this on my iPad, but I've got everything running on my computer, obviously, as far as the stream, if that makes sense. Hello, Sir Drago. For my infantry, I have a 5-3 Charles and Scipio Sun Tzu and Mundiak maxed. What should I use for my main infantry army? You said 5-3 Charles and Scipio Sun Tzu Mundiak. I would go... Depends on what you're using. If it's for Arc, I would go Charles Scipio or Charles Sun Tzu. If you're just looking for a one-on-one army, I would go Charles Mundiak. Christian Slogan, my primary garrison commander is Herman, and my secondary is Charles Martel. Is this garrison good? It's okay, but you don't have any nuke. I'm assuming you probably don't have too many troops either. Again, I would recommend going and seeing my best of the best garrison guide. That will give you all the information that you need. Go check that out. It will give you the information on why I'm saying what I'm saying, And then that should give you, once you have that information, be able to give you what you need to pick from what you have to fit that role. Marcus Diaz, who is best Cav duo? Because in your best of best videos, you made it say it was Double C and Minamoto, and the other one you say Khan and Double C. Never, ever, ever have I said that Double C primary is the best Cav duo ever. Ever, ever, ever. I've always recommended against Double C being primary. It's always either Mina Double C or Mina Genghis. Now, I believe I made that video before Genghis may have came out. So at the time, it was Mina Double C. Now, it is either Mina Genghis or Genghis Mina or Genghis Double C. So we need to do some tweaking to some of those best of the best guides. I will be updating those as we come along. Terrence, welcome to the stream. First time catching you live. Awesome. I'll take it. I'll take the first time. It's just fine by me. Good to go on that. Let's go kill another Barb so I can get this guy to level 10. So I'm sitting here chatting instead of doing that. Yeah, Christian, go take a look at the best of the best videos. That's a really good start for you, especially if you're just starting the game out, and give you all the information that you need. So, yeah, I've got some action points to burn. Why don't we go kill some stuff, too, just to burn the action points. I need to level him up. And level her up. As you can see, guys, I'm using all peacekeepers here so that my action point use is lower, which means that I'm going to get more honor points per value. So when you're talking about the honor roll, right, I'm 20th, and this is my own fault. I freaking missed the last altar of the entire Lost Kingdom season, halfway of it anyway. I got half of it. But I should be up here in like the 15, 16 range like I was, but I missed half of the friggin' altar because I was doing other things. I'll be back up in the teens here shortly, but to get into the top 20, you need to maximize your action point usage, which means that you need to use all peacemakers on your deal here. Melly, who's best, Saladin or Genghis? I would go Genghis. Saladin is nice too, especially if you can get his third skill maxed. I would definitely recommend using Saladin as well. But Genghis, for Genghis to be really good, he's got to be expertised. Once he's expertised, he's the best Cav commander in the game, hands down. Saladin's really good for different types of situations, but Genghis is always good. You cannot complain about Genghis. Let me go kill that level 40 up there too. Hi Drago, what is your troop count? I've got about 4 million T5 Tango Branch, which is why I'm at just under 90 million power. The end of our KVK is on July 21st. Christian, you must be in like the 1 to 200 kingdom range, something like that. Ours ends in 2 days. Ours ends in just under 2 days. Melly, no problem. Lincoln Lamb, Drago, do you think Alex Richard will beat Mina Khan? They should. They should beat Mina Khan. For sure. I would think Richard primary, Alex secondary would be the way to go. Because, again, I do like the defense tree over the attack tree. That being said, attack tree should work pretty well in that situation too. Do you respec commanders a lot for different events? Matthew, I do sometimes. It just depends on which event it is. If it's a war activity and I know that I need to have a particular talent build for a particular activity, I'll spend the gems or I'll spend the talent scroll. No problem. But if it's something where it's situational and I'll only use it for a second or whatever, I won't worry about it. I'll just do what I need to do with what I have. Tango Branch, same with us, Drago. Our Lost Kingdom will end in 2 days. Cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. So again, we got to keep up, right? We got to keep up with the honor roll because I do want this skin right here, Twilight Falls. For those of you that don't know, Twilight Falls, which that's the Babylonian Garden skin, which is really sweet. This is Twilight Falls, 5% skill damage and 5% commander XP gain. So I plan on using the Babylonian Guardian skin when I'm using all my infantry groups and if I'm doing an infantry rally. And then if I'm doing an archer or cav rally, I will pop it over to the Twilight Falls to get that 5% extra skill damage. That's the plan. But I need to get top 20 first, which is proving difficult because there's a lot of free to play on my server or my kingdom. All right, so it looks like we've got him. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and get him some stars. Let's see. Develop. Oh yeah, I got a nice little crit there too. That's pretty sweet. All right, so there's a second one. And again, it still doesn't do... Excuse me. It doesn't say. However, let's see if he actually does something. So let's see if it's a nuke. Is he still attacking something? I was going to say. Let's see if it's a nuke. I can't believe it would be a double shield. Christian Silligan, besides from Rise of Kingdoms, what else are you playing? I don't really play much of anything because this takes a whole lot of my time. That being said, I usually, before I started playing this game, I play Division on Xbox. I would play Destiny. Oh, it is a nuke. Did you see that? So it is a nuke. Or at least I thought it was. Yeah, I think that was it. Yep. Did you see that 3,300 damage? There's a 39 as well. So you get 2,100 from Lohar. There's another 2,100, or yeah, 2,100 from Lohar. It's 1,000 for the nuke on us. Another 2,100 for Lohar. 3,761. It did something. Something triggered it. It's probably a 10%, 10% troop attack, or 10% of the time you get hit, or 10% of the time you're hitting somebody, you do the direct damage. So that's what that is. Done. Christian, yes, my channel is sponsored by Rise of Kingdoms. For those of you that don't know, I was sponsored by Lilith about a month ago. So you can look forward to all the sweet, juicy content on this channel. Yeah, so we just confirmed. This is confirmed, guys. So if you go here, this is a direct damage factor skill. So this is a nuke skill. And there's a healing effect reduction as well. It's probably a 10% chance thing. So very similar to like El Cid, for instance, where it's have a 10% chance to deal additional damage. That's kind of the idea I'm thinking of here. Would be my guess. Let's get speedy with this. Yeah, I really think it's like a chance to trigger skill. It's a chance to trigger skill. Terrence, hey Drago, do you think it's worth spending gold sculptures on legendary commanders you can get with gold keys? Yes and no. It just depends on your patience level and how fast do you need them. I personally recommend spending universal sculptures on stuff that costs me money so that I don't have to spend as much money. However, it will take months and months and months and months and months for you to get enough sculptures to max out a commander just by gold keys. So, again, my recommendation has always and will always be pick a commander, invest everything you have in that commander, gold key or otherwise, into that commander until he's maxed. Once he's maxed, move on to the next commander and do the same exact thing. That's the way you're going to start racking up your commanders to look like this instead of like this. Okay? Just got double C and El Cid, no money spent. That's fantastic, Christian. Good job. Cole's Towing, congrats on the sponsorship. I remember you saying you wished it would happen. Yeah, I was looking for it to happen, and it sure did. I appreciate that, Coles. Thank you for sticking with me since the beginning, because you would not know that otherwise unless you were with me from the beginning. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay, so I think we've kind of gone over quite a bit of this. We did our wheel spin. It was a fantastic wheel spin. We got tons of Alex sculptures, tons of resources, tons of speed ups, which is why I love to spin the wheel. That being said, we also got Charles' first skill maxed. And again, I've got about 235 sculptures left, so I can do some pretty significant impact on his skills if I wanted to. I'm gonna wait until we get Constantine at the end of this week after the Mightiest Governor is over with and see which way I want to go. Again, my own advice: pick a commander, finish him off. Pick a commander, finish him off. That's really what I'm going to be working on, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pick either Alex or Constantine. I'll figure it out. I got a feeling that it will cost me more to try and win the Mightiest Governor events 4 times in a row than it will for me to just max out the Alexander wheel, 4 or 5 times. So with that being said, I probably will put my universals into Constantine. Then that way I don't have to win the Mightiest Governor event because I know Ronnie's going to be pushing. We've got 5 or 6 other T5s in our alliance that do not mind spending some cash. They'll be going after and gunning for them. And really, I mean, I've got the opportunity to really do whichever way I want. And if I can do that and help the rest of my alliance mates get their Constantine up and running, so be it. No problem for me. In fact, it ends up probably working out for both of our favors. And I'm not taking away from somebody else just to give me a little bit extra. Y'all know me more than anybody else. I think that y'all understand I'm not a me person. I'm a we person. So if I can help myself and help the alliance at the same time, that's the way to go. Matthew, thanks, Drago. First time I figured out how to catch your live stream, watch some of your other casts, and they're great. Take care. Thank you, Matthew. I'm going to be wrapping this thing up in just a moment, too, because I've got to buy this Writer of History bundle. This is the absolute best bundle in the game. I do not want to miss it. Little Marie, I'm going to sleep. It's 3:47 a.m. here until tomorrow. Thank you for joining the stream, Marie. I always appreciate that, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Christian, besides from Legend Ronnie and you, Drago, does anyone have a YouTube channel in your alliance members? Yes, Skywalker is actually just talked here on the stream. He is also a YouTuber. He has videos up on his channel if you want to go check him out. They're pretty good. He just broke down our last Ark of Osiris as well if you want to watch it from his view. Yeah. So again, just to recap, we unlocked Alexander. We spun the crap out of his wheel and got a ton of sculptures, ton of everything. We unlocked him. We maxed his first skill. We confirmed that this second skill is a direct damage factor nuke. So it is a damaging skill, and it seems to be a 10% trigger skill. So it's not an all the time or every single skill. It looks to be a 10% triggered skill. Hopefully they'll put the actual text in on the skill as they release the guy. So with that being said, that should really be it. We've gotten him to level 10. I'll level him up to level 20 and 30, get him unlocked and up and running for you guys. And again, I'll do the same thing for Constantine whenever I get him from Mightiest Governor. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, guys. Ezo, thank you for your $5 donation today. That wheel luck definitely came in handy, and we spun a really good wheel this time. I'll do it again tomorrow, too, for you guys, just so you can see what it looks like. Hopefully we can get some more skills maxed out and leveled up for you. David Red, join your Discord. Thanks for putting it up. Lots of helpful people there. Absolutely. We've got a good community in the Discord in the description below. This is Dragothien signing off, guys. If you wanted to watch any of my other videos, please feel free to do so. There's tons of guides, best tips, tricks, all that good stuff and advice. See y'all later. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see y'all next time. Cheers. And have fun conquering your world, guys.